Hi guys, this is Blade giving you another Zerg vs Terran tutorial showcasing the swarmhosts. I'm just going to start the game because the beginning's always pretty boring anyway. But this is going to feature a bio plus a Widowmine play from our Terran player, the Barcode. We're going to assume the Barcode is KT Flash in this game. No, just kidding. So, this is going to be a standard game for the most part, except I can't remember if he goes one Rex expand or not, but he's going to go heavy bio play, Marine, Medevac, Marauder, and Widow Mines, whereas I'm going to go standard play, except I will be going Swarmhost first. This is going to be something I've tried recently, and I think if I had done Mutalisk Ling Baneling or anything like that, I would have died straight up. I don't think Mutaling Bane can fight this guy's composition at all. I think he'll lose every single time, and you'll see why later in the game when it actually gets to that point. So as you can see, I'm just kind of droning. This Overlord's checking here for potential proxy in base. This Overlord, or not this Overlord, this drone is going to be checking for proxies. Right now on the ladder, it's 90% of the time I play a Terran, they go proxy racks. So I send this drone and I just kind of scout here because this is a good common one. My Overlord sees this, so that's safe. And then I check the watchtowers because another common proxy location is here and sometimes here. So you'll notice I check both watchtowers, and if you see the racks, if you see a proxy racks, grab a couple drones from your main, and with this one, kill the SCV, have the other two help kill the SCV, and if you can stop that racks from going up, you're ahead. Just straight up, you're going to be ahead. But this game, he does not do that. He plays in his base, goes in base Reaper, and I think that's because I only scout his proxy racks, because this guy's proxy racks me. I think every single ZVT I've played him, except this one. So I think that's why he just decided not to do it. And as you'll see, I'm just going 15 hatch, 16 pool. Again, nothing out of the ordinary. He's going to open up Reaper, and then he expands right after, which is very, very common in the current TVZ. And this Overlord's going over here because I like it over here instead of over here, so that I can kind of check his expansion timing if I can. Make sure to put it here though, because if you put it here, he can go back there with Marines and kill it. So put it here and then just kind of waltz up here later to make sure he expanded. And also if he does some silly drop from this direction, you'll see it too. And if he takes a third here, you'll see it, which they always take it here, but sometimes they'll take it here. Just something to keep in mind. And since I scouted the gas, so I know he's going Reaper, I'm getting my own gas earlier than normal. This is because I don't want to go super fast roaches for the Reaper, and I'm 90% positive he's going Reaper. But he only makes one, which is kind of nice for me. But link speed is still something I want, so that I can deal with Reapers if he makes more than one, or the fast Hellions. And he's just going to get scouting information. He's not really actually using this to be aggressive, which is nice for me because Reapers are actually really strong. And as you can see, he's taking his expansion. I think I check soon, but I can't remember. And he's going Reactor. I can't remember if he goes Hellions or Widow Mines first, but as you can see, he's just kind of waltz back and forth, trying to just making sure the Reaper doesn't get any drones, and he doesn't get any, if I recall. He killed the one that was stuck in here, and you'll notice he's doing a very greedy fast 3cc off this, but that's fine because I believe he goes mass Widow Mine, even from the beginning of the game, and Widow Mine is very, very, very strong in the early game. Actually, it's strong in general, but it's like really strong in the early game. And I'm getting my 4th queen, spreading my creep, mining this gas, getting link speed, and I'm gonna kill this Reaper soon. And as you can see, his expansion is just about done, and he has started his Widow Mine production. And I think he just uses these defensively at first, but then he goes 2-factory Widow Mine later in this game. It's literally just pure bio plus Widow Mine, and it is just very powerful. So I can't really take my third because this Reaper will not let me, and my queens can't catch up to it because he'll just run away and deny it. So once link speed finishes, I'm going to kill this Reaper, and then I'm going to take my third. And you'll notice he's starting to send a Widow Mine, but my link speed's just about to finish. So I'm going to go take my third, I think I get lucky. Yeah, he could have blocked it, but he actually started shooting at it, so... And Ling Speed finishes, the Reaper's dead. And there's a Widow Mine, kills my Ling, poor Ling. But now I know there's Widow Mines. And I don't know if I kill... I do kill it, okay. And I pulled those Lings because I did not notice that it shot at that one Ling, so I didn't realize it was on cooldown. But as you can see, he's making a bunker. And I could have actually... maybe. With 3 Widow Mines, it's really hard to say if I could have actually done anything. If I had made a bunch of Lings. Just because... I mean, if I knew they were here for 100%, which I don't, and I only send 1 Ling at a time, I probably could have done some real damage to his economy, and that's probably what you should do. Yeah, so I know there's Widow Mines there, but I don't know how many. I probably could have made a bunch of Lings and possibly killed him, or done a ton of damage, but it's hard to say. I didn't know that in this game, so... You never know while you're playing. But I just drone, take my 3rd, go lair, getting double evo for melee carapace. Even though I'm going pure, or not pure, even though I'm going swarmhost, think of it as a substitute to infestors. Instead of, so I still get Ling Bane. The unit composition is swarmhost, Ling Bane, double upgrades into ultralisks, and then adding in infestors in the late game only. And as you can see, he's adding a bunch of racks, a starport from Medivacs, and he's going to continue his Widow Mine production soon. And he's using this to deny my 4th, but I think I saw it move there, so. But do I know about that? No. I don't know about the 3cc, so I actually did not know how ahead I was, or not ahead, but how safe I was. When they go 3cc like this, they can't put pressure on very early, so you can like drone to fully saturate 3 bases, no problem. If you don't see a 3cc, and you only see like these 2, and he hasn't taken his 3rd, then he could do pressure beforehand. And now I'm going to kill this, by the way. As you can see, sending in Lings, I detonated it. But yeah, if you see 3cc, you know you're safe for a little bit. If you only see 2cc, then there's a possibility he's going to be aggressive. There's a very, very good chance he's going to do a 2-base timing, so just keep that in mind. And he's making his 2nd factory, and this is going to be for more Widow Mines. And as you can see, I'm just spreading creep with my overlords. I have a spore here, because I don't know if he left any Widow Mines out. So I'm just using the spore and moving it up as time goes on. I'm starting to get my swarm hosts out now, getting the locust upgrade. I'm going to take my 4th soon. And I scouted his base, scouted the 3cc, double engineering bay, all the racks, the factory, the starport. I saw this 2nd one, I don't remember if I clicked on it, and now he's taking his 3rd. And I'm going to start my 2-2 soon. I want to say now, but I don't remember. And the swarm host, you can use it in 2 different ways. You can try to be aggressive, but do note if you are aggressive versus bio with the swarm host, it is very easy to kind of, if you get caught out of position, they're dead. This isn't like versus Protoss or versus Mech. Their army's fast. They just press T and then they kill them. So you got to take that into account when you're being aggressive with these. You have to have Ling Bane support. If you do not have Ling Bane support, it is so easy for a Terran to kill these. So just keep that in mind as well. Think of this again as a substitute to infestors while you use these as defensively while you tech the hive and get your hive tech, like ultralisks or broodlords if you like that. They're very good in that regard, and they're actually very good versus this composition too. I mean, look at this. He's got 8 Widow Mines with more on the way. He's making 3 at a time, so he's about to have 11. He's getting the Drilling Claws upgrade. And so I've decided I'm going to be a little aggressive this game. I'm putting them here to see if his army, actually don't know why I did that. I have pure creeps red. This is just me being overly safe. I could have moved these to here and then done it. Because I have pretty good creeps red. It could be better, but it's not awful. And I'm going to see this drop with this Ling. And now one thing you're going to notice is when you're going this swarm host build, you need static defense. If you don't, drops will kill you. We all know how strong the new medevac is. It's literally like, it goes at the speed of light. So you gotta make sure you have good static defense at all your bases. 4 spines, 2 spores. I think I should spread these spores out. You want them at all your bases. Otherwise, then drops will kill you, because this is the one weakness to swarmhosts, is it's harder to deal with drops because you're not going mutalisks. And as you can see, he's starting to kill my creep. He's got 17 Widow Mines. Now imagine if I had gone Mutalisk Ling Baneling. Think about that for a second. I would never have touched this army. You'll also notice he has a 60 supply food lead. This actually isn't as big of a deal as you would think. I mean, it's obviously big, but you gotta realize I have higher tech units, so to speak. I have swarmhosts, which I'm kinda using as my main defense with Ling Baneling. I'm getting upgrades, and it actually deals very well with this composition. Now, if he was 200, which he's almost maxed out, on Marine Marauder Medevac, I would say I'd be dead, but I don't think he'd be maxed on that then. And even then I might not be, because Swarmhosts are really, really strong. But, yeah, his main supply count, the reason why it's so high is just because he's making so many Widow Mines. And I'm unburrowing these because I don't want these to kill them. I mean, he kills one, but that's, oh well. And as you can see, obviously the splash damage is helpful, but I'm able to hold off pretty well. He has his medevac here, still doing damage. Or actually, I think he lifted it and then he put it back. From tech, I'm getting my 3-3 soon, and I'm going to end up getting Ultralisks, and I'm going to get Infestors as well. And this is where you need to make sure these survive, because Widow Mines are just so powerful. You need... Like, I lose a couple here, but I don't lose them all, which is nice. And I'm just trying to kill them, and he kills these. It's kind of, the one thing is, you have to have a lot of Overlords and a lot of Overseers. Try not to put them in the same hotkey as your army, otherwise Widow Mines will just kill them. And you'll just notice he's just consistently streaming Widow Mines, Marine Marauder. That's like all he's doing right now. He's killed quite a few of my swarm hosts, and you want to make about 10 to 13 swarm hosts. I forgot to mention how many you should make. And I've got 4 ultras on the way. I've got, again, the static defense is very strong versus the drops. I even got it at this base. And he's just consistently putting pressure. I have an Overlord creeping here, so I know he doesn't have a 4th. And he's just consistently swarming units. I don't want my ultras to go too far into here, because Widow Mines are actually pretty good versus Ultralisks, but since most of them have been detonated thanks to Swarm Hosts and stuff, I'm able to kind of kill his... I'm finally able to kill his Widow Mines. And now he's got 2 of those. His 3-3, I didn't realize it, but he actually forgot those. Those are very late. And I think he does get this base. But as you can see, I mean, the Swarm Hosts are just really good at this... at the kind of dealing with this army composition, and I lose the 4th. But you'll notice I'm tech to ultras now, and that's what I want. I need the Overseers obviously for the Widow Mines. I think I see his army thanks to the creep spread. And he's just still streaming in so many units. And I'm retaking my 4th, but I'm up a base, so that's good. And he's going to try to take this base out, but I'm not going to let him. I have 5 Infestors on the way. Once you get to this late game composition, you do want to start adding in Infestors. You kind of need it for the medevacs and the bio. Because otherwise, well, the medevac count can get really strong, even though he's kind of been killing his own medevacs with the Widow Mines. I think he made too many Widow Mines, and he kept his army like directly on top, which I don't think he needed to do. So I think that's kind of why it's kind of a mistake by him, but still, it wouldn't have mattered if I had seriously gone Mutiling Bane. I still think I would have lost this game at this point anyway. I think I would have died at like 12 minutes. I mean, as you can see, it's just kind of... I'm finally kind of pushing him back. I'm kind of maintaining map control again, so I'm able to take a 5th soon. He still hasn't killed this Overlord, which is nice by me, and I'm kind of finally, I'm able to... I take a supply lead, I kill his army, and I'm kind of doing good. I got the infestors. He's lost most of his medevacs. He doesn't have as many widow mines anymore. He's kind of stopped production of widow mines now that ultras are out. And as I say that, he makes 3 more. Never mind. But so I finally got map control. I'm gonna go take my 5th. I'm going to go be aggressive now. I'm gonna use these swarm hosts. This is mainly to check for widow mines. And he's kind of chilling. He's just finally about to secure his 4th. He has a dropship incoming. I tried to get it with the infestors, but the Millennium Falcon medevacs just, they move so fast. This spore should be placed here. This is in a bad location. Here, that way I could fight her at this and this. And I'm just trying to deal with the drops. And he dodges that. Just gonna try to drop here, but it's not. He's not really gonna do any damage. I think he actually takes out this base. So drops are very strong, obviously, even with static defense. But yeah, so he's kind of regaining his army composition. He's finally taken his 4th. He's morphing into an orbital. He's got a lot of gas. He's got 3/3 bio. I still have a supply lead, which is nice. And how many drones do I have? 82. So I'm getting the Spire. This is for multiple reasons. I want to, well, mainly for Broodlords, because this army composition, you can kind of use it Broodlords against it. With Ultraling Bane, Broodlord Infestor, he's pretty good if he's going mass Widow Mine like he is. Like, he's still making 3 Widow Mines at a time. And kind of fungling his medevacs. I'm in a pretty good position right now. And I think I ran out of fungal energy. Yeah, I did, which is why I didn't continuously fungal those. And I'm still using the swarm host, keeping them back, you know, just as ways to kind of see where his army is, buffer some damage. And when you go ultraless, one thing I found out is you shouldn't be going so heavy like I am. You want about 6 ultras, yes, but then you want the rest to be Ling Baneling. Because it's just so easy to kite ultraless as Terran, so I should have more Lings than I have now. And I should be putting static defense here, but I don't think I do till later. I mean, he's got a bank, I've got a bank. I fungal his whole army, and just kind of killing his shit. But I'm actually not able to bust him. It's very risky to go up here and attack him up a ramp with this many ultras because of small chokes and everything. So I think I kind of pull back, because yeah, all my ultras are pull back a little bit. Have my infestors. Greater Spire's about to complete, and he does drop his base again. Yeah, this is a kind of the point where I should have already had static defense here, but I did not. That's a mistake by me. So as you can see, he's going to kind of do some damage. But yeah, when you take that when I took this 5th, I should have put static defense a long time ago. I think he still would have killed it, but actually no. I would have been able to delay it and then kill his army. And then we're still engaging here, bungling the medevacs, bungling his army. Something I could have done here, I think I should have harassed this base with Lings. I should have made some Lings, then harassed him, and I'm dealing with this drop pretty well. Again, the static defense was really nice, so yeah. He's got 3 Widow Mines here. He's still got a pretty strong army, because he's keeping consistent production. Again, if I had made a group of Lings, or just grabbed like this group for instance, and just ran straight to the 4th, I could have won this game a little bit sooner, or at least made him run out of money faster, because this 4th is what's keeping him alive. And these Widow Mines are probably going to kill these drones. Yeah. And it's too risky to run up the ramp with only 4 ultras. He would have held, so you don't want to you just got to be smart. Attacking up a ramp is always difficult. So I decided to go over here and kind of kill these SCVs. I think I do anyway. And he's dropping the 4th, or yeah, my 4th. I'm kind of double expanding, taking a 5th and 6th, because he's doing a very good job at denying my 5th and 6th base, so I'm trying to get those down. I'm going to force him to lift this. I'm going to kill all these SCVs. And this is obviously very, very helpful. I believe I made Broodlords soon, but I can't remember. You'll notice both of us, our banks are gone. And I forced him to lift his 4th, so that helps a lot. But if I had done that sooner, it would have been nice. So yeah, again, I have too many ultras. I should have a few more lings than I do ultras right now. Something that you should be doing. I lost all my infestors stupidly. I didn't get Burrow, even though I think he would have scanned anyway. Yeah, he has enough energy for scan, so... but still, should get it. And he killed this base, or denied it. I took this base again. I don't really have the money to make static defense right now, as you can see, so I'm just kind of like hoping he doesn't drop it right now. And now I'm going to start adding in Broodlords. I could have done this sooner, but I didn't for some reason. So I'm finally starting to add in Broodlords, and economically he's not in that great of a position either. He can't really afford mass production. I'm starting to kind of get a lot of money again. These infestors are doing a good job at rooting his army, which is always nice. But he's still got a bunch of bio up here. Like, just attacking up this ramp is very dangerous, especially versus this many units. Even with this many ultras, it's still scary. So you want to starve him out. And again, what I should have done here, I should have went back to this base, killed it, or sent something to harass it. And then I could have just fungled these once he ran down. But I didn't this game, which is kind of sloppy. And he's doing harass again. I kind of having the mineral bank to place this down again, but I'm able, so I make some lings to deal with that. And I think I make a mistake here. I think I wasn't paying attention, so I lose half my ultras stupidly, because I was trying to deal with this drop. So I lose half my ultras stupidly, which sucks. I get a nice fungal though, which is always nice. It's harder to do now with the projectile, which I'm fine with. Projectile makes fungal not anywhere near as broken. I don't think it's actually imbalanced anymore. And now I have Broodlords incoming. He's got quite a few Marines, but I have the Infestor still with one fungal. I have the Swarmhost, which I think he actually kills right now. Oh, Broodlords have more health than I thought. Huh, that's a fun fact. I thought they only had 160. And I'm kind of able to kill his Marines, which is nice. And I've secured my 5th again, which is always really good. I mean, we're both really dead even right now in supply. But he doesn't have a lot of anti-air. Now he does, but it's not like a ton. I've got ultras, I've got infestors with no fungal though. Kills that ultra. I mean, this is a very close game. These two Broodlords are pretty undefended, then a bunch of Ling's Ultra comes. And again, this game is just so close right now. These two Broodlords just refuse to die because they're awesome. I have this to kind of kill the Widow Mines. I'm kind of taking this base now, which is good, because if he had taken this, he would have dropped mules here, and he might have actually won this game. If he had gotten this base, because he's pretty much mined out. He has 3 mineral patches left. He's got enough for about 4 mules. And GG. Oh, did he kill those Broodlords? Guess so. So yeah, as you can kind of see, this was a pretty back and forth game, very close, very action-packed, where it really came down to this base and taking Swarmhosts. I kind of showcased how good those were. Again, I kind of explained how you need to be very careful with them. And I think that's it. If you want to know when I release my next video, it will be next week, and it will feature bio plus tanks using the Swarmhost. If you want to know more or know when it's coming out, just follow me on Twitter at Blade555, or my stream, Twitch TV, Blade55555. That's 5 5s, and thanks for watching. Peace.